Hello. Shall I go live in the right place, which I believe I now am, but I'm going to go and double check myself again. I double checked myself. There was obviously a reason for that. I obviously felt I was. So let me see if I'm in the right place now. That would be good. Come on, fresh. Yes, I am. Hurrah! Hello. I went live in the last place I was live on this system I'm using. So hello, welcome to another Watch Me Wednesday. If you don't know who I am, my name is Natalie O'Shea, and I am the proud owner and founder of the Card Making Academy, and I'm here to teach you how to make handmade cards. That's what these Watch Me Wednesdays are all about. You can find out far more about me at www.thecardmakingacademy.co.uk. There's blogs, so every Facebook Live I do has a blog post that goes with it, so you can find other ones by going on my blog over there. There's courses, there's classes, there's online kits, online classes, all sorts of things if you want to go over there and have a look. But today I am all about, what am I doing today? It's a very exciting day. I've got a splitting headache. So I've just taken a load of drugs and I'm hoping that I don't, when I say drugs, headache tablets, they'll make me feel better shortly. But there's not too much to tell you about today. I'm obviously here to show you how to make a handmade card, and everything that I use is from a company called Stampin' Up. I've just thought I've got no comments coming up. There we go. So everything is made from a company called Stampin' Up because they are quality products that all coordinate. They've taken so much stress and hassle out of hand making cards over the years for me. I used to spend hours trying to find things that matched. Now I don't have that problem. It's literally seconds. And they're good quality products, so they last a long time as well. Some things will last me a lifetime. So I am here too. It's a very exciting day for us as Stampin' Up demonstrators today. Tonight at 7 o'clock we are getting to see the new annual catalogue PDF. So PDF because it's just online, so I haven't got a proper copy in my hands yet. And don't get too excited, it doesn't come out to customers until the beginning of May. So about, what, 6 weeks time, something like that. But we get to see it tonight and we get to order from it from the 1st of April, which is so exciting. But it is quite scary because you kind of sit there and think, oh my God, how much stuff have I got that's going to retire and not make it into the new catalogue? And so tonight I will be sending an email just after 7 o'clock when I get the list. I will be sharing it with my email list. I'm just sitting there thinking whether there is a link to join my mailing list on there, on the description I've just added. I don't think there is. That's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Should probably do that. Should probably add that in. You can find it if you go on my website. So go to www.thecardmakingacademy.co.uk, scroll down and you can see where you can sign up for that. That's easily done. So yes, at 7 o'clock tonight I'm going to email everybody and share that retiring list. So I don't know whether there's going to be any discounts or not. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Just depends on stock levels and things like that. And it's been a very odd year for sort of deliveries and stock and things like that, what with Brexit and that. So I have no idea whether anything's going to be discounted or not, but what it will tell us is that some things will be retiring, and we have 6 weeks, well, we have 6 weeks or until supplies last now to get those items. So if they're carrying forward to the next catalogue, which we'll know as well, then that's fine. There's no urgency. You'll have a whole nother year to order those. But if there is something on your list that is retiring, I really would urge you to get it as soon as you can. Just because it will sell out. So especially the in colours. So every year we have a new set of 5 in colours and they stay for 2 years. And so we have a set that's going out. I'm looking over here because I'm trying to find where they were. Thinking, is it easy for me to pull them out quickly? It's not. But 5 colours. I'm going to remember what they are off the top of my head either. No, I'm not going to do it because I'm going to get them all mixed up. I know. I should probably have a catalogue here and look. But yes, so they are retiring, and as soon as they kind of go up and remind everybody, I have been reminding my customers for the last 2 weeks to grab those, and I know some of you have, so that's good. Well done. It means you've got them, because I think they only normally last a day or two, if that. So they will zoom, so the ribbons and the ink pads and the card and all that, especially if you've got a favourite colour. Purple Posy seemed to be a favourite for lots of people. So stock up on the card if you want the cards just before that runs out. Yeah, Rococo Rose is one I'm going to miss. I like that. It's a dusky pink and I really like that. But right, what shall we do? So what have I got to tell you about today? So I might just, yes, I'm thinking out loud. So we have a week. So last week I told you about 2 online classes that I'm doing, and I've sent out emails today. I've done socials that are coming out I think tonight, to remind you there's only a week left, and in fact there's only 6 of the Touch of Ink kits left, which means there's only 6 of the bundles. So if you were looking at getting both the strawberry class and the Touch of Ink class, I've got 6 left and that's it. So we've got another week until bookings close, but will it last that long? Who knows? I have no idea. And of course my mum wants to phone me now. She should know better. She knows Wednesday at midday I am not available. Right, okay, so let's do this. So first of all, let's share. So if you want to share this post, I can't see any comments at all, which is most unlike me. It's making me wonder whether I'm in the right place, but I can see that I am in the right place. And some of you are watching, so hello. So you might want to leave me a comment, because last week we made this card here, and I said that I would pick a random winner out of all the comments left to win this card, and I'm going to post it to her. And I can say her because I picked it about an hour or so ago. Well, I didn't. I put the number of comments into a number generator, and morning, yay! into a number generator, and Ali Bossiter, you'll see if you go back on the post and look. So Ali has messaged me with her address, because that card is going in the post for Ali a little bit later. So that's what we made last week. And we're making another card this week, which is going to be this card here. So we're still on the strawberry theme. So similar but different. Nice set together. How lovely are those? So if you missed out on this card, leave me a comment and I will pick a winner this time. Well, about an hour, a week minus an hour's time. And I will pick a comment from all those people that have commented to win this card, and I will post it to you as well, or the one I'm going to make, whichever. So yeah, I love the strawberry set, and one of the reasons I love the strawberry set, so I said, there we go, I made some stalks. Go me. One of the reasons I was kind of sharing the strawberry set, apart from the fact that I love it and I keep making things with it, was to tell you about the strawberry class, along with the Touch of Ink class that I have launched. As I say, I only launched a week ago and we've got 6 left, that's it. It might even be 5 actually, I'm just thinking. So yes, I'm going to show you one of the cards from the class. Ooh, sneaky peek. I don't know why I'm moving it around. I don't know why I'm moving it around. I'm feeling the need to move it around and make silly noises. But there we go. So the strawberry class, so the online classes, you can see a link in the description, whether you're watching on YouTube, whether you're watching me live on Facebook, or watching the replay and recording of the Facebook. You will see in the description, there's a link to the blog post which has all the details about the online class. So there is a strawberry class which will include this strawberry set that I'm using today. So it's a punch and a stamp set that coordinates, but you'll also get another stamp set, Berry Blessings, and another pack of 12 by 12 paper for free, plus more. But without me going in and showing you everything, it's all on that page. So if you just go to that blog post, you'll see everything that you need to see. And I'm running that class live on the 24th of April between 10 and 1. But you don't have to join me live. So if you're busy that day, it's your birthday, special occasion, you hope to be out the house at long last, then you don't have to join live. I mean, you're welcome to, and I would love to craft live with you. But if you can't, don't sit there and go, I can't do that day or that time, so I can't do it. Don't feel that, because I will record everything. So you will have step-by-step instructions. You'll have written PDF instructions, and you'll have all the kit to make the cards. I showed you one sneak peek last week. That's another sneak peek that I've just showed you there as well. of 2 of the cards that we will be making in that class. So that is one class. I've realised I've got nothing here for the Touch of Ink class, but the Touch of Ink is a free stamp set, and you get other bits in the kit as well. That is £30, and again, just click on that link and you'll see the full details there, some more pictures and exactly what's included in the kit. But for those of you who want to join me, and lots of you are wanting to join me all day, so that class will run the 24th of April, same day as the strawberry class, but 2 till 5 in the afternoon. But some people want to join me all day, and so I'm giving you a £5 discount if you take both classes. But as I say, if you want to do that, I've got 6 left. That's it, and then they'll be gone. So have a look at that link and you will find out all about it. So if you know anyone or that you think might be interested in watching this, then give them a little share of this video, and you can alert them that we're here and we're sharing and we're making cards this morning. So let's have a look. We've got a good morning from Ali, Diane. Oh, it's your first time watching, Diane. Hello, welcome. Ali's, I'm not sure it'll be your last. Well, I don't know what I said. What did I say that it won't be my last? Oh, I don't know. Can't remember. Hi, Tina. So hi, everybody. So I think that's kind of all I've got. As I say, I'm very excited to see the new catalogue tonight. I will try not to, well, I can't share it with you, unfortunately, which is a little bit scary. When I get my products through, which won't be till kind of the middle of April plus, then I can share some things with you. But yeah, it's exciting. Also, it's exciting to see new stuff, new colours, new stuff. But right, should we kind of get ahead and start making this card? That's what we're here for today. If you've got any questions as I go along, then just shout. I'm here and obviously watching the comments, or if you're watching on replay, put #replay and I'll know that you're here, and that will count as a comment to win the card as well. Right, so if I don't go through exact measurements on this video, because I'll never remember them, I'll get them wrong and then you'll be mad with me. So I do a PDF, I have written a PDF, and you can see the link. If you want the PDF for this card, you can sign up for that. If you do want PDFs for every Wednesday's Facebook Live, so I've been doing this since October last year, and if you want every single one, then you can just join my free Facebook group. It's not for Stampin' Up demonstrators, I'm afraid. But if you're not a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you are welcome to join. And every Wednesday, once I've done this video, I share it in the group together with the PDF written instructions in there. So you get them all the time. So you don't have to remember to catch me live, and you can go back and see all the PDFs. Just go to the files section in there and you can access all of that. Right, so there's not an awful lot to this card, to be fair. It looks like there is, but card-wise and that, I made these a couple of weeks ago, actually. So look at me getting ahead of myself doing some bits. So really, all this is half a sheet. So this is A5 in size. Granny Apple Green is the colour. I love it. Nothing like a nice bright green to cheer us up. And I'm just folding that in half. No scoring for me because I never get it right. Corner to corner. And when I'm happy, I use my bone folder to fold it in half. You know me, this is my size, I make all my cards. And then I used a die cut. Should really have had those out to show you, but again, I'm doing my Blue Peter style. So this is actually a die from the set that's called Stitched So Sweetly. You can see the link in the description. So if you want to go and have a look at what else is in the set, if you click on that link, it will take you through to the shop, but it will show you bigger images and also some alternative card ideas as well. But if you don't have the dies, you could just cut a rectangle. It's just a fancy rectangle really with a nice scalloped edge. But before we get started on that bit, I'm going to get out, so the 3 colours I'm using, Poppy Parade, So Saffron and Granny Apple Green. Look at those for a nice, yummy, bright day. It has clouded over and is grey again here today. But, right, let's go. So these are all from this Sweet Strawberry stamp set. Again, if you want to see more details of that or more examples used with this, and obviously you can see it last week's card, but you can also click on that shop link and it will give you other samples as well. So let's have a look. So I've got my vine And I've got my Granny Apple Green website. It says the photopolymer set. Says no sponging. So sometimes when you use a photopolymer set, because you haven't got the sponge like the red rubber, sometimes I have to say I'm pretty good, but sometimes you just need a bit of sponge underneath. So like a mouse mat. We do sell a few sort of sponges. I could use my she says, trying to get it out of here. I could use my mat out of my stamping platform, but I tend to not have too much of a worry with them, to be fair. But you know, let's do it properly. So that just replaces the sponge in between the stamp, and it's see-through, so we can see where we're going. So that's good. And it's up to you. My Granny Apple Green ink pad is pretty inky. So I want to say I stamped off first and then stamped on, because I wanted a more subtle look. I didn't want, so you can see that's nice and soft there. It's not as bright as that. That would really be quite intense, and I didn't want that this time for this card. So, well, you can see the difference there as well, which I'll show you again in a second. So stamp off and in the other corner as well. So often called second impression stamping as well, so, or stamp on, stamp off stamping, but to me I call it second impression. So it's not the first impression, it's the second one, and that gives us a slight, you see that? It's just not quite so bold as it would be. And that's our background kind of done for the moment. I don't need any more. So I'm going to put that to one side, and I'm going to focus on my central panel now. So as I say, this could be a normal rectangle. It doesn't need to be anything, but I'm going to get my So Saffron ink, and I've got my yellow blending brush. So I've got one for my yellows. So I've used various ones in here, but let's just go like that. La la la. And then I'm going to go off to start with, because I don't want it too bold, and just add. Remember, if I hold it up here, it's really light. If I hold it like that, it's really intense and more controlled. But I just want, oh, that'll be the cat. Don't do it. So that just made me go wrong, look. Oh dear. Well, at least it didn't walk in my ink pads, I suppose. So because I left that there, it's left a little indentation, but there we go. We'll make sure we cover that up. So I'm just very, very gentle. I'm not applying pressure. I'm just letting that do the work. And to say, if I wanted it bolder, I could sit there and go, he's going to do it again. Really? Really? Right. So that would be a lot more intense, a lot harder if I wanted to do it that way. But that's all I need, just a little bit of yellow colour in the middle. And that, oh my goodness, no, Ernie, off, thank you. Oh dear, he was asleep a minute ago. I think my husband is making lunch, which is what's woken him up. And I'm cooking chicken stock, so there is the smell of chicken permeates the house. And that has been driving him mad today, but hey ho, got to be done. Things we do for proper chicken stock. Right, so back onto my vine again and my Granny Apple Green. So first impression this time. You could do second if you wanted to, but these are all quite intense in colour. So I wanted to kind of keep that up. Oh, where do I want to go about? Like that, I think. There we go, first one down. And up again. And then my Poppy Parade. Ah, thanks Ali for responding to Diane. That makes sense. It's always difficult because again, you're about, well, some people say 7 seconds, some people say 20 seconds behind. So yes, I never know what it's like. Oh, what did I say? I can't remember. And my sentiment. So happy birthday, you sweet thing. So that's in Poppy Parade. It's quite good. It's see-through and it's got some straight lines. So it's going to give me my best chance that I can of getting this straight. So I'm trying to line that happy up with that line up there and do my best. And remember, it's handmade if it's not perfect. And if it's not perfect, we can always stamp on another bit and stick it over the top. So there we go. So that's all my kind of stamping on that piece. So I'm going to put that to one side. So I did get a little bit ahead of myself. Obviously I did, I cut a couple of hulls, strawberry hulls, or stalks, whatever you want to call, and my flower, and my leaf, sorry. But I've got a scrap piece of Whisper White, and so I am going to stamp, what do I need? The strawberries. So I tend to do the outsides first. So what do I need? Just 2 strawberries. We did this last week. And remember what I said about trying to match it up with the punch? So my automatic reaction, I was going to do it then, is to stamp it that way. But actually, oh, what do I stamp it up there? Oh, so it always makes me think. If I stamp it there, it's easier to punch out. Right, okay, let's do that. Normally you don't have to worry on punches because you don't have multiple things like this. I mean, on most things, oh, let's grab another one. Most things, it's one hole, put it in the hole, match it up, make sure it is all good. Whereas on this one, because we're cutting out we can cut out or punch out 4 different things on this, trying to make sure it's around the right way makes it easy to, if you get it right to start with. So, and I have seen people stamp their strawberries upside down and put the stalks on the bottom, which is actually the top, because they make great pairs, I think. I think we talked about that last week. Helen, do you know what? He's never done that before. So yes, he's gone out now. So it's all good. He was just obviously saying hello and then carrying over. So this is a 2-step stamp, which means that you could just have the image and that might be sufficient for what you needed. But we also have a colour it in stamp as well, which again, you could obviously colour your strawberry in with watercolour pencils, blends, or anything that you colour things with, you could colour these in. But it comes with a stamp. God, I didn't do bad there, did I? That colours it in for you. And the thing with this is, you might sit there and think, well, it's not come out very well because that bit's lighter than that bit. That's absolutely the intention of these stamps. The range is called distinctive, and it means with that one stamp and one colour that you actually get that different shading and it makes it look 3D. So that is intentional. It's not a rubbish stamp that doesn't stamp properly. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. And you can kind of see on that stamp as well that that's how it's made. So that's absolutely right. Okay, so what else do I need? I've got so I did my leaf the same way and my 2 strawberry bits the same way, but I need some flowers. So I'm going to go So Saffron. Oh, and I tend to do my outsides first. Right, so this is going to go down there. So I'm going to do my, because my flowers are there, I'm going to go up that edge there because that will go in my punch easier. So, oh, I think I've got a hair on that. Hold on. Oh, I imagine it's the other way, so that's fine. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, so again, you could leave them like that, or you could colour them in, or you can use the 2-step, colour it in, flower. Now, I bet I'm not as good on this one, but getting these all perfect. And again, it is a shaded image. So some of it is dark, some of it is light. That is absolutely the way it's supposed to be. I'm not doing bad at these. You can tell, I've surprised myself. Right, so here's my top tip, she says, if she can find her. So this one here, I mean, I'm being a little bit pedantic here, but that is me missing a bit. So I have a So Saffron marker. It's a Stampin' Right marker, thin end and thick end. I'm just same colour ink. So it's a So Saffron one. Just going to colour it in with that to disguise any mistakes, and you won't even know about it now. Look at that. So I'm going to chop these so I can do my strawberries, and then my, oh, I might leave that like that actually. Right, so I think that's all my stamping for the moment, yeah. So to say, I would have done the 2 stalks and the leaf as well. Done exactly the same. In fact, look, I've got all my stamps ready because I didn't realise I'd done that. And our punches, so these are our punches. They store flat, so they can either store like that, so you can see what's what's on the end, so you could stack them like that in a drawer, Or you can stack them like that and they have a ridge. So these circles that are on here then stack together like that. So you can stack them one on top of each other and they won't slide around. So they're all good. But they have a lock on them. So you press that and then it goes like that. And it looks a little bit more like an office hole punch then, doesn't it? So I am going to, and the thing that you need to be careful of, which I'm trying to sit there and go, oh, did I do that this time? Is that when I do that, so I use all my punches upside down because I need to see. If I was doing it that way, I wouldn't be able to see whether I was in my circle or not, was how close I am to punching out that. And thankfully, I haven't gone into my other strawberry by doing that, but I'm not far off. So thankfully, I did them far enough apart. Just about. So there we go. So that punches it out perfectly. You could absolutely just cut them out by hand. They just flicked everywhere. So it's not essential to have the punch, but it just makes the job an awful lot easier. So I've got a white flower there, so I'll save that for something else. I always stamp my images first and then punch them out. I wouldn't punch that out and then try and get the stamp to match. That's not too hard to do, but if you get something fiddly, you'll never get it right, or I wouldn't anyway. Right, so let's, oh, here we go. Ding, one flower. Oh. Two flower. So we're getting there, aren't we? Where's my other flowers? Here's my other flowers. Oh. All of a wonk. That will do. Two. And the last one. Oh, that way. 3, 4, 5 now. Okay, so where have they all gone? 1, 2, 3, so I know I'd lose some. No, there it is, 4, 5. Perfect. Let's get rid of all my scraps so I don't confuse myself. And that's it. That's all the paper I needed. So that's all my bits done. So if you watched me last week, we're pretty much similar to what we did before. So I'm going to not make those red pears, but make them strawberries. Just put a little bit of glue on top there and put their stalks, hulls, whatever you want to call them, on top there so they dry a little bit. There we go. And 4 of my flowers are, 1, 2, 3, 4, are on dimensionals. So you know me, you know I like a bit of dimension. And will that fit? Yeah, actually the big ones, well they're not big, they're just the normal size ones, will fit on those. My leaf is flat. My strawberries are, so that's probably dried already, are on dimensionals too. Oh look, oh no, I've got one each, there we go. Perfect. So, this is what we've got here. Shall I just go like that for a minute, get rid of that? Okay, so, and because I've come right to the end of this set of dimensionals, perfect timing, because it means I can use my edges instead of, that'll do in fact. So always use your edges, don't miss out on those. Oh, don't sit that up upside down. So make sure your card is opening the right way, even at the weekend. I had a team retreat this weekend, and so other demonstrators that make cards all the time, and one still made one upside down. So always check before you start sticking things on. So I'm going to try and centralise that as much as I can. I'm looking for that border and that border to be the same, and that border and that border to be the same. I use my grid paper to make sure my card's right, to at least give me the best head start I could have. Right, okay. So we're going to put that strawberry about there. Just take these off. That's just paper. Now it's sticky. Oh, look at me, I went all wonky like that with that one. Then I stuck that. Now depending on where you stuck your dimensional will depend on how much of that leaf shows. So I'm just going to chop its tail off and just put a bit of glue there. And then I can tuck him under and you can't see what I've chopped off then. So I'm not covering my sentiment, but I do want a little flower there as well. And so these flowers were supposed to kind of go where the flowers are on here. That's the guide anyway. We'll go there. We'll go over there just to cover that up so we can't see the gap there. You can go there. And then the one that is flat. Okay. So I always kind of say this glue, we call it Tombow, but it's multi-purpose adhesive. Just gives me that little wiggle room there, and that can go in the middle there. So odd numbers again, so 5 flowers with the 2 strawberries still make 7. So we've got 5, 7, and then you can include all the other things as well to kind of make lots going on in this picture. Then I need my rhinestones, she says. Oh. Because no card is complete without a bit of bling, is it? She says. Right, take the pick tool. And I think I used, oh, this could be interesting, because I think I used my medium ones on these. So I might have a mixture. I could open another pack, but I've got to find another pack first. So do I go smaller? I might go smaller. Oh, there we go. There we go. And for this one, I've got some twine. Well, I have, if I've got it. Oh, it's all out here. So it comes, it's the snail mail twine, which is the only way we're selling white twine at the moment. It comes with that lovely pink as well. So I've just got a double bow, so it needs to be long enough for me to make a double bow, and I have to cut the end so it doesn't confuse me with all my loops, which I found out the other week when I tried doing, oh that's not very the same, is it? Oh, I did that rubbish. Right, hold on, let's make them, there we go. So just 2 threads, that's what I mean by a double bow. So I make a loop with one, and it's just like tying your shoelaces. So do 1 loop, put it round, because we're not looking for, we haven't got 2 sides of ribbon or anything like that. And then just pull, and then we make it as tight, as big or as small as we like. This is quite small. And it's up to you. Some people like, not quite that long, but some people like quite long. Oh, these scissors are a bit blunt now. There we go. There we go. So they're probably a little bit longer. I normally use my my loops as a guide to how long these are. So I'd normally cut them to about there, but I'm going a bit longer this time. Go me. And then the easiest thing to add to those, rather than a dimensional or wet glue you'll be there all day with your finger on it trying to make it stick. So a glue dot. So you can see just about on there. There it is. So rather than pick that off, I just put the bow to the glue dot, give it a push, and then where's my take the pick tool again, just however you like it. I mean, you could do that end, you could do that end, you could do the spatula end, then just lift that glue dot off and place it in the middle of that flower. And that's it. That wasn't too bad, was it? In fact, that was pretty quick for all that two-step stamping. Let's do that. There we go. So there's our card. So, oh my goodness, I've been super quick this time. Thanks, Linda. Gorgeous card. It is. Do you know what? I have to admit that I was a little bit sceptical of this set. When I kind of saw the strawberries in the catalogue when it first came out, I was like, okay, don't get it. And it took me a while, but then I started seeing all the gorgeous things that people were making, and I was like, okay, I'm being tempted, which is very much like me. When I see the new catalogue tonight, I will probably go, okay. I'm not one of these people that sits there, sees a stamp set, and then goes, oh, I could do this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that. I have to kind of, it has to grow on me. Hi, Amy. Yes, it has to grow on me. So I'm a grower, as they say, and a lot of the stamp sets are growers on me. I'm just not that way inclined, and it does take me. I take a long time to design cards and everything as well. So yeah, it takes me a while. So yes, I will look at the catalogue tonight. I will be excited. I will look at the stamp sets and go, okay, like I did this strawberry set. And then 4 months later, I'll be fully in love and be going like, I love this, I can't stop using it. Which is what I'm doing with this strawberry set. So, are you the same, Linda? See, it does. I'm very jealous of people, or should I say envious, really, of people that can just look at a stamp set or die set and just think of the 100 possibilities. It does take me a little while, well, more than a little while. It takes me a good while to do that, but there we go. Let's come back to me. Oh, hi, Yvonne. So lots of you on. I can never see on what I use. I can never see how many of you are here. So thank you. I hope you like that. So as I say, I mean, that kind of leads us into that strawberry class again. So if you want to make more strawberry cards, I know this isn't a strawberry card, but it's one of the cards. And I don't do purple either. What's come over me? If you want to join me for the strawberry class on the 24th of April, then you've got the links in that description, and don't forget to, if you just want to have a nose and see what it's all about, then do that as well. Shift on over there and you can see full details of what's included in the kits. So the strawberry class is £45, but you're going to get 2 stamp sets, a punch, a whole pack of 12 by 12 paper, and more, the twine and more. So that's a bargain, bargainous, and that is Saturday the 24th of April, or watch the recordings at your convenience. The Touch of Ink class is £30, that's in the afternoon of the 24th, or you can get them both and join me all day on the 24th, or watch the recordings, for £70. But there's a lot. I have to be careful what I say. There's a lot there. They are complete and utter bargains. So yeah, and you get to come and craft live with me. So it's not just me doing this, we're on Zoom, and we get to interact for the whole day. And actually this is the first time I've done this. In fact, during lockdown, it's the first time I've done a Zoom class, or a class in person, not in person, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'd love to have you, and as I say, you can find full details on that. If you want the PDF for this card, then the link is in the description as well. You can sign up for that. If you want this PDF and all the other ones I've done, then come and join the Facebook group. Sorry, demos, not for you. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. Oh, the only thing I didn't put was how to join my mailing list, which was a bit rubbish of me. But I will be sharing. I mean, you don't need to be on my mailing list. I will share the retiring list tonight, as I say, just after 7, as quick as I can get it, if the site doesn't crash, and I can get it on an email out. But I will also be sharing it all over socials tonight as well. So Diane, links should be in the description of this Facebook page, I hope. I hope they were. If you have a look up, so you've got the Card Making Academy, and then if you perhaps click see more, you might see more, strangely, if you click on those. But if you can't find it, then just message me after this, and I will send you a link. Right, that's it, I think, for today. That was quite a quick one, considering that was quite a complicated card for me. If you've got any questions, you know where I am. Don't forget that I'm now updating my blog and socials on a Saturday with an additional card. So I've been doing butterflies this month. But if you want to catch me live again, you'll catch me next Wednesday. Do I know what I'm making? Oh, I do. I'm going butterflies again. Yes, I have. I've already done it. I'm ahead of myself. It's very scary. It means that I don't remember what I'm doing. But there we go. Paula's going to catch me. Oh, how very lovely, Paula. In Windsor Great Park. I hope that was lovely. It's grey and horrible here, so I'm hoping it's sunnier where you are. But right, I'm going to leave you there. Any questions, you know where I am. I'll see you next Wednesday. Don't forget, I've got six kits left for Touch of Ink. That's it. So if you want to join me for the whole day, or you want the Touch of Ink class, 6 more to go. That's it. Then it's gone. Right. See you later. Any questions, just shout. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next Wednesday.